This video will show you how you can complete the instruments of the orchestra composition assignment. Okay, when you open up the instruments of the orchestra template, this is what you will see. Each instrumental family is arranged with instruments from highest to lowest in their respective families. The instruments here are laid out in the same way that an orchestral score is laid out. So these are the order, this is the order that you will see those instruments in a correct orchestral score. Now I'm going to demonstrate an example of how you may like to go ahead and complete this assignment. The first thing that I've done is I adjusted the tempo up the top here from the default of 120. Now the way that I want you to do this is just hit spacebar and you can hear the metronome clicking away at a particular tempo, and I want you to imagine the tempo that you'd like to record in. So I'm going to just lower it here to, I think, back to where I had it at 85, but make sure you do adjust it to something other than the default of 120. I think that 120 is too fast, especially if you're going to be using some semi-quaver rhythms, some ticka-ticka rhythms. 120 is quite fast. But anyway, here I am at 85 BPM, and I'm going to just start off, just as an example, I might start off with recording some double bass. And I'm going to keep my rhythms really simple at the beginning. I think I'm just going to use minim rhythms. They're ta-ahs. Now I might also just, so you can see the notes that I'm playing, I might just show the keyboard here so you can see what I'm doing. You don't need to have this function on, but I'm just doing this so you can see what I'm playing. So I might start off quite low. Yeah, I'm going to think of a rhythm. I'm going to think of a melody, think of a rhythm that I'd like to do. And I'm just going to go ahead and record that. So I'm going to press R. You'll hear a 1-bar count in, and then I'm going to begin. Here we go. Okay. Now, you'll notice there that I just recorded 2 bars, and I only used white notes. I would highly recommend that you guys stick to notes of the C major scale. That is any white note will sound great. Now, if you really want your different parts to sound nice as you layer them on top of each other, I also recommend perhaps starting on a note of a C major chord. So a C major chord is either, a C major chord includes the notes C, E, and G. So I started there on a C in the bass. Great. Now, what you can do as well, guys, is you can, if your rhythms were not that solid, you can quantize. So here I'm going to select quantize off. And because I did minim rhythms, they're also known as half notes, I'm going to click that, and it just nudged it ever so slightly to make it perfectly in time. And now what I might do, just for now, is I'm just going to stretch that, that little 2-bar melody out a bit as well. So now I might go and record some cellos. Again, I might keep my rhythms quite long here. Let me just have a little bit of a practice of something so I can work out something to play. Yeah, let's do that. I might go da, 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 da. Here we go. There we go. So again, I've just stuck to notes of the C major scale, and again, I use the same rhythms for that little melody as I did For my bass melody, again, I might quantize here. I only used half notes, so I'll select half notes. Great. Now I'm going to loop that out a bit. Now I might go, I might do a brass instrument now. Remember, you only have to use one instrument from each of the families, but I might do some trumpets now. And this time I might try and do some faster rhythms. I might try and do some crotchets this time round. Let's see, I'll just hit spacebar and see if I can come up with something that works over the top of those two. Now I've just realized that's a bit low for a trumpet. I might just take it up an octave. There we go, here we go. Let's try that again. I might just go ahead and record straight away. Let's see what happens. Okay, there we go. I've got a trumpet line. I might loop that out as well now. Now, I actually recorded quavers then. I said I was only going to do crotchets, but I recorded quavers, and quavers are eighth notes. Now, if I feel like I want to nudge that a little bit more in time, I can go to quantize here, eighth notes. There we go. Now, I might not want my trumpets to come in straight away, so I might just move them over here. So it starts off with just strings and then trumpets come in a little later on. Maybe I'd like to introduce some percussion now. On this orchestral kit, every key of the keyboard is actually a different orchestral sound. A different sound of an orchestral percussion instrument. So here's a bit of a some wood blocks. Let's try and I'm going to try and record some wood blocks. Here we go. Great. Okay, that can be one section. And I actually like that, so I might just I might start that from the very beginning. I'll just move it there. And I might just loop that out as well. Oh, maybe just to here. But basically, this is how you are going to go ahead and try and build a composition. So you're going to use notes of the C major scale. You're going to create little 1 or 2 bar melodies, and you're just going to layer them and move them around and try and come up with something that sounds nice and something that has a range of textures. Remember, you don't want everything to be playing at the same time. So you might even decide, actually, you know what? I'm going to make the cellos start a little bit later than the basses. So here you've got a real range of textures. You've got basses and percussion, then the cellos come in, and then trumpets come in, so that you can see the texture is changing. Anyway, boys, that's all I'm going to do on this for now. I encourage you to experiment with lots of different rhythms. Make sure that you've used at least one instrument from each of the families, and have fun. Look forward to hearing them.